How you doing, friends? I am Joe Craig, host of Reeling and Telling the Truth, where we give our point of view. I got something interesting for you today because I'm a prime example. No, we're going to talk about how pro athletes lose all of their money, but I'm just a simple man. And I had to learn that I had to deal with my needs versus my wants. And if I would have studied this at 18 years old, I'm 65 now, I would have been a millionaire by now. But I didn't listen. I wanted what I wanted. I bought what I bought. The clothes I bought, I can't even tell you what half of them are now. The jewelry I bought, earrings, I've lost a lot of that stuff, rings, I can't even tell you. But I wasn't a pro athlete and I didn't make 6, 7, 8, 9, $38 million a year. I tell you what, man, looking at some of these athletes, that will put me in an insane asylum right now. Because I'm like, whoa, how did you make 100 million, 68 million, and you lost your money? So let's talk about that today. I can tell you this. I am a better steward of my money now. I'm on a fixed income. Yes, I work. But it's about my needs versus my wants. Let's start this off. Let's check this out what Jalen Rose has to say. Come on, sir.
I'd like to talk to you about this film that's premiering on Tuesday night on ESPN, Broke.
The thing that really jumped out at me in watching the documentary, and this is why I think it was very well done, a lot of times when you see that an athlete went quote unquote broke, you tend to look at that athlete and say what the average person would say.
How could that possibly happen?
How could that possibly happen? He's a dummy. He's an idiot.
Yeah, he blowing it all on girls and cars.
Totally.
And irresponsible, blah, blah, blah. Now, when you are a young man and you do sign that first deal and you know that you've got some money coming towards you, what happens then?
You want to buy your mom that house. You want to buy your dad that truck.
Of course.
You want to have your brothers and sisters be able to pursue the dreams and the careers that they often had. And you
but it must extend beyond the immediate family.
It's everybody that you run into.
Literally. Everybody that you knew growing up somehow, some way reached out.
Yes, indeed. You have family members that you never would have thought. You have friends with the best business ideas that can make both of you rich. But the only thing that the idea needs to come to life is
your money.
Money fast. I'll tell you 3 ways: record label, restaurant, clothing line.
Okay.
And here's a couple of more for the fine print: loans.
But they're going to turn around and make so much money from that loan, though, Jalen.
They're not paying it back.
When do you learn to say no?
You learn to say no when you're about to get into your second contract and you realize you spent your first one.
Really?
Yes.
That's when you start saying, you know what? I can't do this again. I can't be looking at
Don't
another
do
contract.
it. Please don't do it.
Don't do it. I'm agreeing with you, sir.
I spent this first contract helping everybody out, including myself. And you laugh at all of the dumb purchases you made. And plus, you're older. So you're not going to make the same dumb mistakes that you were making earlier in your career. That's just an absolute fact. And that's why I like the Broke documentary, because it shows people that lost it from their agents. It shows people that lost it because their parents and divorces and having too many kids.
What was one of your biggest financial regrets?
We talked about the Vertu phone.
Yes, we did.
Okay. I was an idiot that spent $10,000 on a phone called a Vertu. You can Google it right now.
I did.
Yes, I did that.
The mansion? What about the mansion?
The mansion. I need to bring that in one day. The mansion is a bracelet that I bought that's the size of Ray Lewis's neck.
And you've never worn it out?
I actually have wore it out.
Okay.
I was a part of the era.
Okay.
I was rocking that thing.
So let's check this out. I'm liking what Charles Barkley is saying. He's letting us know what Dr. J told him when he's with the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's go, Charles.
As you got? I said, I got 6. He says, How many can you drive at the same time? I'm like, what do you mean? He says, why you have 6 cars? And I couldn't give him a good answer. He said, Charles, everybody know who the fuck you are. He said, you ain't got to impress these people. Everybody know you Charles Barkley. He said, son, take those cars back. You need 1 car. If you want 2, that's fine. But them other ones, take them back. He said, son, this money gotta last you for the rest of your life. He says, I know you think you're gonna play basketball a long time. He said, basketball is gonna be this short a window of your life. He says, this money got to last you the rest of your life. And that was a great lesson. I tell these young guys, yo man, you don't need, but Herm Edwards says it all the time, you don't need but 1 house and 1 car. And if you want to splurge and get 2 cars, that's fine.
And I'm going to tell you right now, whoo, that's powerful stuff. I'm going to even back it all the way up. When I was growing up, if my dad would have told me about financial management, no, I'm not putting it on him, but I think he should have told me some things that I had to learn trial by fire. But I'm liking what Shaq's going to say. Let's check out Shaq, because he's keeping it real too.
Just asking that, as somebody who started accumulating money at a very young age, what advice would you give to young people about the need to accumulate money earlier? Is there anything that you did wrong in the early years that you would advise people to avoid?
I did a lot of things wrong. May I have a piece of paper?
I'm sorry, sir.
May I have a piece of paper? Blank sheet of paper. Can I rip it?
Go ahead.
All right. Children, young guys coming to a lot of money. This is $100. What you want to do is you want to rip the 100 in half. 50. Save it. Don't even touch it. Invest. Put it away. Don't even look at it. Now you got 50 left. Now the smart people, the real smart people, the billionaires of the world, they'll take half of that 50, put all that away. This right here, have fun. You want to buy houses, you want to buy cars, you want to buy planes, you want to travel. This right here is what you have fun with. This right here is what you need for when you retire. So you invest, you put it away, you save it, you don't touch it. This is the house money. This is what you play with.
I'm going to go on another route like Charles. This is what my daddy did for me. Real talk. He worked 2 jobs. And I used to wonder why he came home tired. But this is what he did. He said, son, that's your mama. Son, that's the first child. Son, second child, third child, fourth child, fifth child, bills. So he showed me that after he worked 2 jobs, all his money went away. And that was one of the most valuable things that I've carried through my whole entire life. And I often did this in my classroom. See, everything ain't good. Be careful with your assets. Be mindful. You don't need everything you want. You don't need that big old car. I'm going to trade in my car every 2 years. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No, because the rich people don't do it. And it took me a long time to learn that. So check this out. Let's practice our needs versus our want. My name is Joe Craig, host of Reeling and Telling Our Truth. I had to learn later where we keep it real and report my truth. Hope you got something out of this. Please subscribe on YouTube at Reeling and Telling Our Truth or on Facebook at Reeling and Telling the Truth. As always, be learning, be lesson, learn lessons, and be better than you were before. Blessings. Peace.